They say they're looking for aiming and positioning tips, especially when it comes to aiming and positioning. Heroes played Phoenix, their main focus, and Strange, because they prefer playing with 2 tanks. I feel in this match I dealt decent damage overall, but my aim and positioning weren't good enough to convert those numbers into actual kills. Because of that, I may have ended up feeding the enemy strategists their ultimates. Oh, nice that you're already thinking of that. I've been watching Sparkar's gameplay, and I love how controlled and smooth his style is. I tried applying some of those ideas here, but I'm unsure whether I executed them correctly. If anyone is willing to take a look and share insights, especially on where my aim or positioning fell apart, I truly appreciate it. Alright, let's check it out. So, as this player is probably already aware, I think they're already looking at their team, but we do this every time. So who's on your team? You have, for tanks, Penny and Angela. So Penny has good frontline support, especially on this map. She's going to set up right here, which she already is, so that's great. Angela is going to be going crazy, and off in their backline, so you'll probably have some opportunities because Angela is there to keep an eye out for. You won't have as strong of a front line as if you had like a mag there. Then for your other DPS, you have Blade. Not a lot of damage numbers, but just like Angela can provide you some opportunities in the backline. And then for your support, you have Gambit and Cloak, 2 very solid ones. Don't go super deep with them, but you'll be all right. I like that you're already on the high ground. This is good. You're still moving. This is great. That's unfortunate. Okay, I'm already seeing some problems with target priority. Okay, so a couple things so far. All you've done is shot tanks. Now, Phoenix does a lot of damage, and she definitely can shoot tanks in the right scenario and kill them. This was not really one of them. Like, you shot tanks for a while, and it's like, okay, you have nothing better to shoot. But once you get something better to shoot, like this Gambit, like, shoot him. This does way more damage. So, like, if you look at this Hulk, you're not really doing anything to him, right? You shot him for a while, like, he like is basically unbothered back here. But yeah, like as Jake was saying, one explosion back here on their Gambit, and he's like, he already has to respect it and back out. Was he doesn't feel any pressure at all right here. He's just chilling. So definitely watch that. Like, make sure you're actually getting, because you're not going to kill anybody right here unless you're, you know, literally cheating and like popping heads. But you can force out cooldowns. You can make people feel uncomfortable, and you can get value out of shooting here. You also can get your ult. So weigh that in mind. Also, this Strange here, like, you can shoot at him a couple times, but there's no reason to leave here. Like, he didn't have to do anything to actually force you off. You just gave up the high ground. Okay, so far I really don't like your cooldown, your usage of your right click. Her right click is one of the things that makes her from just going good into being amazing. So right here, you kind of just like use it in the back line, which like I guess you could try to help the Angela, but really that's kind of gonna mess up the Angela more than it helps. Like, you're just gonna stun the character and like push them out of position. It's really not gonna do much. However, what happens immediately after this, right here, you have a Wolverine here. If you turn and you stun him right here, he is dead. He is so dead. And like, that's all it takes. And like, the value difference of your right click where you're trying to help somebody in their backline versus punishing somebody who dove when they really couldn't. Even if you right click here, he's dead. So like, how do you get the value out of this? this. Also, you started on the high ground, which is great, but now you're just kind of like in the way. If they have a squirrel girl here, which, I mean, they could, but that's bad. They have Phoenix here. If they shoot at the tanks, they're gonna miss and hit you because of where you're positioning. If you're like up here, if you're over here, if you're down here, like stretch the map, make sure it's there. Phoenix is not as important, but you definitely don't want to be like too close. There's another right click. There it is again. You right click a Strange, doesn't really do anything, and then you have a Wolverine in your face and you don't have your right click. Like, just stun him instead. Okay, using high ground, good. Great, yes, shoot the Gambit. I love this. No, 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 make him do something. You still have full health. Make him fight up there. Okay, but now you guys are down Blade and a tank, so just pull back. Just keep going back. Around the corner. Okay, before we continue, this person was also asking about like how to improve aiming. You could of course go out and get like an aim trainer. I use Kovacs. It's like $5 or something. That does help a lot. If you're not going to do that, which is fine, you don't have to, go in practice range. If you go down here in practice range, let me see. Go down here. Right here. This is your best friend. You go to this parameter one, and you select... See, this is what I use for my aim practice. I usually put it on Luna. If you're crazy and you really want to torture yourself, put it on Rocket. You do random, short range. You do moving. If you want to do long range, you can because you're playing Phoenix, so it's a little better for you. Advanced combat, super fast. Do 3 of them. Make sure you have health restore on because they will kill you. You do timer. Hit apply. And then you pick Phoenix. And you do this. If you do this for 5 minutes before your match, every time, it will go so far. Because this is like one of the best combat practices you can get. And you can incorporate everything. You see, I don't really play Phoenix, but this would really help me out. And then you can also mess with the interaction of the right click and that. So definitely do this like before you go into ranked, and I promise you'll get so much value out of it. It'll be insane. 5 minutes before every time. Okay, let's go back. There's strong jitters. Little tip: try tracking. See a lot of strafing. It's tough because there's different styles of aiming. There's flicking. There's tracking. Try out what makes it, whatever works. That's why I like also Kovacs. Kovacs usually has different playlists for different things, and if you do like their advanced playlist, it does both tracking and flicking, and it's really concentrated. But I mean, that's money you don't have to spend. You could just do that in practice range. I like that you're repositioned. Go up top. Go up top. Go up top! Please! Go! Help your team! Oh, use it on him! Oh, use your right click on the Wolverine. You are nothing! Here it is again. Yeah, I feel like you just can't get in. If you were over here, even if you stayed over here, that would be so much better because you have a health pack, you have your support here, you have access to them, but you also have cover to hide behind. If you're up here, that's fine. If you're up here, that's great. But like, you're kind of just waiting. It feels like you're afraid.
Thanks for the boost.
Like, go get a health pack. Go in.
This is real firepower.
You are nothing.
A bit late.
Can't catch me.
Anything you want to throw in that Discord, great, Jake. Oh, you're so passive. Okay, so part of what enables Phoenix's playstyle is her other cooldowns, and I feel like since you're not using those correctly, you feel like you can't position well. You can be up here even if you get pressured out, because you have to force them to pressure you out. You sit up here and then you have, okay, Hulk jumps on you. What do? Do you run away? No, no, no. You right click him and then he gets stunned and then you shoot him in the head like 6 times and he'll be at half health and he'll either have to like get healing and really use stuff to force you out, at which case then you use your dashes and your flying mode to like get away to safety, or he has to run away and then you go back and you still have the high ground and you keep shooting. But since you're not using your right click well in that scenario, you're like forced to position in this like really safe area where you're like not taking much damage, but you're also like not doing much. So like your cooldowns are your way to position. If you don't use them properly, it can't possibly position properly.
Thanks for the boost.
Go get high ground. Also, a little tip here. I know you're silver, so this is actually going to be really important. After this video, you're probably going to try. You're going to be up here, and you're going to have to fight 1v1 with a Wolverine, and you're probably not going to get healing. I would bind it to X, to like the I need healing button, whatever you have bound. And I would try it at the beginning of the game, and if your supports don't heal you, which is gonna happen because you're low ranked, your supports are also low ranked, you need to keep that in mind and be like, okay, that's gotta change my positioning. I can't position here because if I get pushed out, I don't have help. I don't have a health pack. So know where your health packs are. Know where like, okay, maybe back here is fine then, because there's a health pack right here, and even if my supports aren't healing me, I am self-sufficient. I have dashes, I have stuns, I know where my health packs are, and I'm positioned accordingly. So, keep that in mind, because I know it's going to happen. I know somebody's going to watch this and be like, oh, okay, and then they're going to go up here, they're not going to do anything right, and they're going to say, well, my supports aren't healing me, and then they're just going to die. So, like, be self-sufficient in that. Yeah, use your right click reactively, for sure. Oh, get her. Oh, get her. Oh, Kovacs! That's fine. It works out. Okay, aim for the supports. Definitely aim for the supports. You're not gonna do anything to the tank. And you had... The reason I'm saying it here, like, if you have nothing better, shoot at the tanks. You're fine here shooting at the tank. Now there's something better. There's 2 things better here. You can kill this Hulk, and you can kill that rocket, or at the very least, make them use cooldowns to get away. But you shoot at the one character who's, like, not even gonna flinch. Okay, now there's nothing else going on. Like, go get your ult and shoot at the tanks. He has ult. He has ult. I mean, he actually doesn't in this scenario, but that's what should be going through your head when he does this, which it probably is, judged by where you're going. Okay, little tip for anybody who's higher level watching. For Phoenix, it actually only goes on the same height, her ult. It does damage to, like, everybody, but only on the same height. So right here. So you can actually, like... You can't jump over it, but as Phoenix, you can use like your shift or your E preemptively, and like get up here, and then you don't take that damage. So, Cloak Fade. I don't think Gambit can do anything, but he can self-heal. Squirrel Girl can like jump over it. Punisher can jump over it. So, just heads up. Okay, now right click. Now right click the wolf. Okay, I have a question. So you're playing Phoenix here, right? And I know you're probably doing this because this is the old adage. If you're having trouble aiming, you lower your sensitivity, right? And generally, like, my sensitivity is very low too. But you still need to be able to track something like this. And so the way you make up for the low sensitivity when you need a lot is by having a really big mouse pad. So my mouse pad is probably like 2 feet wide, and it's only for my mouse. I have a really big desk, so that way if I need to, this is me all the way to the left, I can flick all the way around and do everything because my mouse pad is so large and I have so much space that I can do that. If you know, college kid or whatever, like you don't have the space on your desk or anything like that, it's just going to be tough. So be aware of the trade-off, and if you can, like, scoot your keyboard over and have the full mouse movement, or you have to learn to play with a higher sensitivity. Because there is a trade-off, and like you do need to have the skill to be able to track. And so like that kind of comes down to like personal preference and like the trade-offs that you're willing to make of like, am I going to be more precise from farther away but be really in danger if somebody's up close in my face? If that works out for you, then great, but be aware of it.
Feeling like myself again.
Please hold for rocket ult. Yeah, this normally it wouldn't talk so much about mechanics, but this person's specifically asking for it. Mechanics just takes a lot of practice. It's not something that you can just jump into quick play games or comp games even enough times that it'll happen. Like you really need that concentrated practice. So if you can, actually not even, you need to be in practice range and you need to be warming up and doing this actively every single day. And then additionally, if you really want to get good, go buy Kovacs, go buy the other aim trainers, do the practice regiments once a day, every day, and like it will get better over time. I did practice every day at least 10 minutes every few weeks. That'll do it. Also, great ult. Good stuff. Stun, 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 stun. Good. Good. Bully him. Yes. Bully the Hulk. Great. Get him. Beautiful. I'm a Hulk player, and I absolutely hate that you did this because it hurts my soul. But it's great because you're playing the Phoenix. So great job. Nice. That's not a bad stun here because you already have the advantage. You're probably not going to get dove. Yes, he's out in the open. Good. Stun, 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 stun! Oh, if you're a little faster, you could probably save your Punisher. You're not getting healed. Be careful here. Oh, get it! Oh, Kovacs. Practice range. Just consistent practice. That's the majority of what you need. Okay, go to high ground. Oh, you're throwing away stun! No! So this is why you go on the high ground. If you're up here, you're fine. And then you also get the added bonus of scaring the strange away from this. Because now, since you're not up here, he just gets this for free. And he's bad, so he doesn't take it or anything. But, like, if I'm playing strange up here, or even Punisher, and I get this for free, oh man. Like, that's going to put hurting on your backline. So, unfortunately, you're not there, and you're in the middle, and they have a Moon Knight now, and you just get punished instantly. Like, this is where tanks play. This is not where Phoenix plays.
Only 60 seconds left. You thought you could kill Jean Grey?
Oh, I need a...
Please. You thought you could kill Jean Grey?
Why? Why? Oh, they hit the checkpoint. No, they didn't. They didn't? Did it? Okay, now they did. Okay, fair.
They hit a checkpoint.
I actually like this. I feel like this is the first VOD I've reviewed where I've had to tell somebody, like, where I haven't had to tell people the fight is over, get out. The fight is over, get out. You're doing good. You're positioning in a good spot. This is great. This is probably because you were watching the top level people, Sparker. Also, just by the way, I want to say this. I know you're already doing it. You're watching Sparker's gameplay. But for anybody else watching, always find like a top level person, like pro if you can, who posts full non-edited games. Not highlights, but full non-edited games. You gain so much knowledge from watching those, from where they're positioning and why they're doing things. So that's awesome. I love this. This is great. Good stuff. Now go get your ult. This is a little dangerous, but I like the way you're approaching it. I don't even mind that you're shooting thing here because you're doing it to get ult charge. Great. But, as you said in the Reddit post, like you are giving their supports ult charge, so do be careful. So I like that you got out once you were done and you have your ult. Good positioning. Oh, stay up there. Oh, stay up there. No, don't go down. Okay. Fair. Okay, I have a question. Does that actually break Punisher? We don't get to see. Taylor salad done. Based. Okay, this is something I actually don't know. Is this an equipment? It doesn't actually break it, so I don't know. But I don't think you played this before. I think it would have been better if you stayed up here and kept pressure. Unfortunately. Yeah, it's just too little too late. Alright, let's see how you do on attack. He do be built different. Okay, what? Oh, you're playing Strange now? Is that right? Hang on, one sec. Let me double check. Okay, yep, we're on Strange.
It seems we have come across.
Yeah, I don't understand why Punisher has so much CC immunity. It's kind of insane. I love it. Anything you put in the recipe channel, I'm gonna look into and try to make. Backwards, backwards. Okay, there's two things you can do here as a tank. When Thing pushes past you, you can either turn to peel for him and actually try to kill him, or you can push forward, or three things. Or you can push forward and hold the front line, which is what you're trying to do. Or you can go in front and try to cut off his supports. So, I don't mind what you did. You kind of front line. That's alright. You're a front line tank. Where's your Mac? Where was he this whole time? Is he dead? I mean, okay. Yeah, especially since you're down, you made the right decision. Nice. Yes, pick the storm. Yes, bully her. No! Go forward! W key! You're up! They have two or three people in spawn. Three! W key! What do you have behind you? 4! W key! Okay, now about here, I would start backing up. Good. Okay, stick to the right. Stick to the right. Over here. See, if you stick to the right here, then you get to choose how many people shoot at you. And you can go farther back, and you have this health back. But since you're over here, it's either nobody or all of them. Whereas here, it's like, I can poke out and just shoot the storm. I can just shoot, you know, some of these people. You get to choose.
I am strengthened.
There you go. Much better. Okay. Strange. You might have ult. Probably not, based on your ult. you've got some good mechanics. You're doing a lot of the cancels. No, you can't do this. You can't do this. Because you have a mag already back here who's frontlining and fighting here. You have to hold this front line. Yeah. So you had so many people turn on you. You gotta be careful there and understand like where you're holding and who you are helping with. Now, the only thing that changed that is back here, they also Gambit ulted. So when they Gambit ult, it's like, alright, let's just get out. But because you turn, all 4 of these people now have free access to your back and your team. At least if you're here, they have to like push through your shield and like force you. But you just like gave it to them, unfortunately. Yeah, I've played Stardew. I might actually have the Stardew Valley. I need to look into that. Please don't ult here. Please do not ult. No! There's nobody here! I mean, he was already dead though. He's ulted, like... Yeah, this is just not... Strange is one of the few ults that I don't like solo ulting with. You can get so much value with it. Get out. Don't approach this! No! Okay, well, you're dead. Alright, it's fine. Just go on. If you approached that ult and you were like, alright, the fight's over, I'm dead, I might as well just die, then great. If you thought you were gonna win that fight, that's not good. So it depends on what you're thinking. Shield, 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 shield! Okay, now shield. Still shield. Still shield. Your team's vulnerable. You can still shield. I like that you're like pushing the Strange back. Like that's good heads up play, but in higher elo, you're gonna have Gambit, Jeff, Storm, Torch all shooting at your team instead of shooting at you. Oh, that's very true.
Only 60 seconds left.
Super!
Where are you going back? Are you going to change? Please tell me you're not healing. Oh, no. Why? You have a cloak and dagger ult right here. Why are you going back to spawn? You have 2 tanks that are low and a cloak and dagger ult. Go! Oh, that's so sad. I feel like you're so afraid. You play with Phoenix like this too. You're so afraid, and you don't know when you have advantage. You're very aware of when you don't have advantage, though, which is good. So there is a plus side. Okay, yeah, go hold space. Go hold space. Make it to where they have to use cooldowns to leave here. Go push into their face.
Down to 30 seconds.
Now back up. Jump, jump, jump. Good, good. Good instincts. Kill the Jeff. Okay, get out. Yeah. This is what you've been good at. You don't have advantage, get out. Good. But you're really bad at pressing the advantage. Oh, now you have to go. There's only 10 seconds. Go.
I am strengthened for battle.
Portal. Portal. No, what are you doing? Portal. No! Oh, that's all right. Okay. So yeah, a couple main things is like press your advantage when you have it. When you're playing Phoenix, go on high ground and do things and like understand that your abilities enable your positioning. So the reason that Strange can push forward in a lot of those scenarios that I was saying to push forward in is because he has a huge health bar, he has a shift to get out of danger, he has a huge shield, he can do a lot of damage. Like, go and make advantage of your abilities. Like, go do that. You can't pull back all the time and like expect things to happen. So definitely, you know, W key a little more and press the advantage when you have it. So and then of course all the aiming mechanical tips. So definitely stick with that practice. Practice, practice, practice. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Let me know if this helps. And I'll catch you next time. God bless. Bye.